Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Let me share my screen. Start. So I hope you are able to see my screen, correct? So this is our instance. Yesterday we discussed two things. First is we are going to have, yesterday we discussed about the catalog. Catalog is like all service catalog will be used for all organization users, and technical catalog will be used ITIL or technical team, and the fields, okay, different fields we discuss what is requested for business unit, department, location, justification, okay, request type, okay. We discussed how do we going to do it. We will add one by one, instead of adding all together we will add one by one, and we will discuss how we are going to get it. And catalog category also how to create we have discussed, and request flow, okay, we will discuss today. Variables like access type, device type, whatever we want we can go ahead and create. So yesterday we were discussing, right, suppose you have this ones, okay. Let's add one by one. Request type, we have access activation, correct. Access activation, once we select access activation and deactivation, based on that we are working. So we will also see how it is going to work for a. So yesterday we checked access, show access type. Whenever access is there, access activation, then show access type also, correct? We discussed now. So let's go to our n item. N item is maintain item, okay? So our co-pilot is a catalog item access. So here also you can give a try and check what is that we have configured. When I check this access activation, automatically my access type should be shown, correct? So now we will do one more level, how we can add. Suppose add user, correct? Now once you select add user, okay, or modify user, okay, I need to show one more thing. Whenever I select these two, I need to show one more thing called, is it licensed user or normal user, okay. So let's do that. So for the same thing, what I am trying to do is, I'm trying to do one more thing here in the access type. I'm trying to add one more option is access removal. I'm adding remove. I'm adding access remove. I'm adding. Okay. So I'm mentioning 200 is this one. So I'm selecting access activation. When I select access activation, where is that remove user? I didn't save it. Okay. So let us see whether our option has come. Now, what is my expectation? Why it is not showing this one? Okay. What is my expectation is, suppose I selected access activation. Now I am selecting access add user, modify user. Okay. If I show add user, I need to show whether it is a licensed or non-licensed. Then if I select modify user also, I need to show whether it's a licensed or non-licensed. When I select remove user, I don't need it anything. Okay. Whether licensed or non-licensed, I don't need to know, because it's a removal of the access, correct? So we will see how we are going to remove that. Okay. How we are going to hide that. right? So let's go to now. So this is our catalog item, right? Yesterday, what we have written? We have written one catalog UI policy. What is catalog UI policy? We have written whenever request type is access activation, show me my access type. We have written, correct? Access type is whether you have a add user, modify user, or remove user. These are the options which we are showing. Now let's do one more option. We will add one more variable. Okay, what is the variable name? So you can give me any variable name, I can configure it. But select box, let's do the select box again. I will configure sense type or user type or license type only will configure.
License needed? Question. Like,
License
is
type.
it license required?
License type. Okay, I'm just configuring license type. Okay,
Okay.
I'm not configuring mandatory here because mandatory we should not configure, because if you configure mandatory, if suppose you are selecting access deactivation, that time also it will become mandatory if you select mandatory here. Okay, you should not be selecting mandatory. First option, first topmost is request type. For that you can select a mandatory here. For rest of them you should not be selecting mandatory in the variable level. Okay, that has to be written only on the catalog UI policy level. Okay. So let's go to our catalog UI policy. This is a license type, right? My license type should be 200 or 250, whatever. Okay, it should become last, correct? So let's see whether we are getting or not. See now, irrespective of whatever I'm selecting, not selecting, I am getting this license type, correct? So now I have to add license type, licensed user, license user. So always what I will do is, whenever I'm doing, so I'll just copy this one. Once I type, then I will come here. I'll just paste and change the letters so that we will not be doing any mistakes, correct? So I'm done with this. The next one is non-licensed user. Non-license. Let me go to your LU. This will be my 150. Save it. So now I'm getting options here, licensed or non-licensed, but I have not given none. Not given none. So now we are getting this one. Now, what is my expectation is, my expectation whenever I am showing access activation, I need to show add and modify only this should be visible. Not for removal, I should not show this one, correct? So that is what my requirement. When I select add or modify, I should be able to see license user type, license type. Okay. So how do we can configure now? Let's go to that. Hope everyone understand what is the requirement, right? If you understand requirement, then I will go ahead and explain. Okay. Now I will write one more catalog UI policy. License type to visible. license type visible. So when do I need? When access type is one of, correct? One of, then I need to show what? I need to show license or not licensed. My license type, correct? So here, I hope you guys are attention, correct? So you need to be very attentive here when I'm trying to do it. So my license type, it should be true as well as mandatory. Visible true, mandatory true. See, now it is not visible. Suppose if I select access deactivation, nothing is visible, correct? If I select access deactivation, what will happen? My remove user, I'm not showing license type. Add user, I'm showing license type. Correct? Modify user, I'm showing license type. So that's how you need to go ahead and configure your UI policies based on dependent one by one. I hope till here you guys are clear, correct?
Clear.
Okay. What about others? Sadiq, Raja,
Yes, sir.
Abdul,
Understood. Yes, sir. Yes.
Understood, sir.
Rafi, Chandana.
Yeah, sir. Understand, sir.
Okay. So next class onwards, I would be asking you guys to configure this one. I will give a requirement. Okay. You have to configure and show me these catalog items. Okay. This is one thing which you have to do. Now we will also learn in further classes. Suppose, see what I did is I selected access deactivation. Still see license type is showing. It should not show. This is reverse. We have to write reverse UI policy. How do we will write? We will also learn now. Okay. Only access activation, I should get this one, correct? Suppose some user came and he tried to select first access activation. He select modify user or add user. Then he was able to select the licensed user. Then you want to change this option. You don't want access activation. You want to change access deactivation. Still, license type is showing because we have not written reverse how it has to work. Now we have to write that reverse also. This two catalog UI policies we have written. Now one more we have to write here only. License type. In the license type itself, we have to write one more condition and, correct? And my request type is, sorry, my request type is access activation. Then only show me my license type. So if both conditions are matching, okay, these both conditions are matching, then only it will show license type. Let's go to now. Okay. Now access activation I have selected. Add modify I have selected. It is coming. Now if I remove this one, see automatically it will go. Correct? So this is the how you have to configure catalog items. Okay. This is about your writing this variables, right? Now, how do we are going to do for a variable set? So what is a variable set, first of all? Okay. So let's discuss what is a variables and what is not variable set. Okay. So we discussed about this one, correct? There are two, three things. One is business unit, one is department, one is location. Okay, one is requested by, requested for. So there are multiple, these things are common for each and every catalog item. each and every catalog item. These are very mandatory, correct? So you cannot go ahead every time and create this variables for requested by, correct? So what we do is we will create a common fields or common questions. We will use variable set. So common fields are requested by, requested for, opco, department, location, justification, correct? So let's do that. So we'll create one variable set now. So click new. So once you click the new, automatically you are getting multiple options. One is multi-row variable, one is single variable. We will learn one by one. As of now, we will learn single variable set, not multi-row variable. Multi-row variable is nothing but you are giving a username, email ID, location, and your department, all those things. Let's learn single row, okay, as of now. So variable set name, okay, variable set name you can give as your wish, okay. Variable set requested user information, we will see user information, okay. In normally for any organization they will say requested for use, requested by user information or something, correct? So we'll leave it this one, user information we are giving, okay. So if you want to give something, you can give user info, something we are giving it, okay. So just save it. So this is my variable set, okay. In the variable set, again you have to create a variables, okay. So variables are reference. I am creating requested for, okay. So where is that values I'm getting? Sys underscore user. Where is that sys underscore user table? Our sys underscore user we are selecting. Always when you are using sys underscore user, you should always keep your mind active equal to true. Means the user should be true. That user only we should get displayed. And one more thing, you can add condition, okay. Email should not be empty. It's not empty. So what is it indicates? When you go to user table, users, correct? So I'm having two conditions. One is active equal to true. That means he is not resigned for the organization. And the next condition I'm adding, the email should not be blank. Okay, email should not be blank. I'm applying email ID is not empty. So these are the two conditions I'm applying. Normally for any organization, they will apply this one. I'm just giving you, you have to do this one. So this is the information which you are giving. Now you should not make any mandatory for any variable here. So we can write that in the, still if you want, you can do it because this is a mandatory variable. It will come for every catalog item, but you can also write in the UI policy. Okay. So now we have written requested for is a question. So now let's go back our variable set. Here is our variable set, correct? So this is a variable set. Requested for is there variable. Okay. So I'm adding question to be first so that we know that name. Okay, this is my variable set. Okay, now I'm adding one more thing, requested for. That is also, I will tell you what is the usage of it, both why we are using requested for, requested by. I will also explain. QEST by. Okay, requested by. Again, we need to use sys underscore user. Again, we need to have option reference qualifier active equal to true and email is not empty. This one also I'm making mandatory here only. Okay. So we created two variables inside your variable set, correct? One is requested by, one is requested for. So this is my catalog item. Okay, we created two variables. What is our variable set? User vs underscore vs means variable set. Okay, so variable set underscore user information we created. Now this I marked to 100. This should be before the all the others, correct? So I have to mark this one 50, so that if you see here now, it will come after request type, but before this should come before this request type, correct? So I'm marking 50. I'm marking 50. I'm just refreshing. Now see, requested by come here, requested for here, right? So but still I wanted to have one more change here. First my requested for 50 I will mark here. Okay, then I will mark this one 100 inside, because this is anyway, this one is our 50, correct? 50 we are marking, so it will come first only, variable set. If you see, first requested for came, requested by came, then my request type is came. So automatically once I select this one, automatically this will come all, correct? Now somebody came, no Mr. Gangadhar, I wanted to have their location also. Suppose you are selecting this guy, you can see here all this information, correct? Here is the I button. This is the I button we will call. Okay. Once you select the name, you can see all his name while submitting before. Why do I am using this requested for, requested by? I will tell you. Okay. Suppose I called you. Can you create a ticket behalf of me? Okay. So what you can do? You can select my name. My name is, you can tell Bhatt, correct? My name is Bhatt. So your name is maybe Linklan. Where is this guy? Okay, you take it this way, your name. So you are submitting for me ticket. Okay, this is requested by me, requested for you. Okay, so normally for all organizations, they will use this normal capture naming one. Okay, so requested for this person, you are requesting, correct? Then you are requesting what? I need a access, Copilot access licensed user. You are asking add a user. So this is what you would be asking a questions for user to give it before submitting or ordering it. Now somebody came, no, I wanted to have their department also in the question. One, you can give here department as a question, okay, and opco, right? Opco also one question, department location also they can ask, correct? And justification also. So in the variable set itself, let's go to our variable set. This is our variable set, correct? User information, okay. So now one more variable I'm creating. What is the variable I will create? Reference location, user location. I will put user location. Where is that? That will be coming cmn underscore location is a table in the ServiceNow location table, okay. So you would select reference is a cmn location, and if you want to put mandatory you can put it, otherwise you can leave it, okay. So I'm just giving a save. This is what is my order. I will go ahead and add it. Suppose I will go ahead and add my location is 150. So this order is for this variable set, okay. First this variable set order we have given and the catalog level 50, but these variables inside this, whatever order you want to follow, it will follow this one, okay. So now let's do this one. Refresh. If you see now requested by location has come, correct. So now location, if I select, there are multiple locations, correct. You can select and do it. Now I don't want to a user to select, I want to fill automatically. How do we are going to do that? So here is the option you have. You have a dependency question, okay. Dependency question is based on my requested for user automatically fill, okay. I have to dot walk where in the sys underscore user table, okay. I have to dot walk their location. Where is their location? I'm selecting location. I know you're not able to understand here because it's little bit tricky. I will explain you this again, okay. I'll explain 2-3 times so that you would be able to understand. Now what I am doing, I'm just giving you. Now let's see, last time we selected Beth, correct? So Beth location, if you see here, Beth location here, okay, let me see, Control C, we are searching Beth location. What is a Beth location? Let's bring that one location also here. You see here, this location is this. Automatically I'm fetching here. Whenever I'm selecting this one, that guy location, I need to bring it here. What I have done, I went inside this variable side. I have created a one variable called user location. When I open this one, my first question name is, I have mentioned requested for the question name is the user location, and automatically name has come user underscore location. Then I went auto populate is a field, okay. Here based on my requested for user, okay, I am taking under this table what is this location, whoever I'm selecting, this location I'm trying to fetch here, okay. So automatically I'm getting here. Let's do one more thing now, okay. So I want to add is department also now, okay. Let's create reference again, correct. I'm using a reference. My this one is depart, okay, department. And Oh, okay, department. You see here, what did we return? Reference, user location reference we have written, and we are going auto populate. Auto populate is we are selecting requested for, and we are going to sys user table, and sys user table we are selecting department. Where is the department? ID department. Okay, I'm selecting department, but we have to give a order for the department. Where is that department? Reference is why I need a reference. I didn't select user location reference, correct? Did I select a reference? I selected reference. Okay. Sys underscore user. Selecting sys underscore. Here also simple. Here also simple. I'm selecting here auto populate from the department. First, I will give order. Department order, correct? I'm giving 200. You no need to save it while you are giving order. You see now department has come. Now whenever I select requested for user, automatically location and department has to populate. Let's select this guy. See, automatically I got sales and he belongs to this location. Now I need to select whom I am raising it. Select able tutor. I am raising for Beth. And Beth location is this one and department is this one. So we are trying to populate, auto populate, correct? Now this justification also I need to write for every catalog item. Okay, every catalog item I need to write my justification. So let's leave now. I don't want to take this one opco. Okay, opco we don't consider because we already created multiple things, correct? So let's not to use multiple things. So we will create one more is justification. So now see requested by user location department. First it has to come in any catalog. Before asking anything, we need to have these details. Now we need to have request information. Then after that request selection, you need to have access type. Once you select access type, you have a license type, correct? Now after this all filling, next I am going to ask why do you need a licensed user for Copilot, correct? That question I have to ask. Where do I go ahead and write? This is also for every catalog item, they will be asking question, correct? So now I would write one more because this is a 50. 50 means it will come on the first. Okay. Here only in the here. Now suppose if I add here justification also, let's add once. Okay. We'll see. But question, it's got single line text only. Okay, let's use justification single line. Okay, justification I'm asking. So single line text justification I'm asking 250 I'm keeping suppose. So what will happen if I give, see justification also came here. Okay, now multi-line text I will give. I want little bit more. If you see now, see justification has come here. But justification you should be asking at last, correct? When you ask request type, all those things, you should be asking last. So we should not be using in the variable, same variable set. The variable set we created, which would come on the first priority, correct? So hence I am just deactivating this as of now. We will create one more variable set here. Okay, the variable set name is single again vs underscore justification. Okay, so this will be always you give higher number so that it will go on the bottom. Okay, so now my variable should be again you should do by writing justification. Okay, so you don't need to give order anything as of now. Let's do that. We will not do anything. What is that? It is associated with variable set, user information, user linked catalog, keep name the variable. It is giving some error. So let's use this one because we used already here justification. So hence you have a multiple justification. It is saying. So now if you see here, I'm again coming to one is variables are there. I have variable set. One is user information. One is v underscore justification. Right. This one is there. Now if you go here, see justification has come here. But let me apply one thing. Instead of I will apply multi-line text. Now it has come like this. Let's use method. Okay, able tutor. Now automatically user location is coming, user department is coming. Now you are selecting access type. Now you are selecting add user. Then you are selecting licensed user. Writing I need co-pilot access for my daily work. I'm just giving and trying to submit a ticket. This is my request. This is my RITM. You see RITM. So this is my RITM. All details has come. Department is not coming because of some reason. We will troubleshoot that later. Okay, this is my SC task. It went to procurement team for working. Here variables are not coming. See, this is the final ticket which will come to the team for a work, right? But why variables are not coming, we will see later. For time being, you have to understand variables and variable set. Okay, these are the two things which you need to understand. These are the variables, these are the variable sets. Now this variable you cannot attach to the every other catalog item, but this variable sets, suppose I am going to create one more catalog item, copy. Okay, let's create one more catalog item, copy. The catalog item name is MS Teams Access, correct? So now what I will do is I will copy this one. I will replace here. Request for Teams access. So whenever you are creating a new catalog item, you can go ahead and use the same requested for, requested by, location, department, justification. You can go ahead and ask, but this MS Office doesn't require this access type, license type, because everyone will be having add or modify only, right? Only you would be having two options. These options will not be there. These options will not be there. I'm just removing this one, sir, because it doesn't require MS Office. Okay. Now if you see, I am going to end user page. SP. A request under business applications, MS team also. Okay. Now MS team have this requested by user location department request type. Okay. Now request type will not be always the same. There will be multiple questions based on the category catalog item. Suppose you take as a laptop, correct? Laptop doesn't require a request type, but these questions are common for every catalog item. If you are asking iPhone, if you are asking laptop, if you are asking monitor, if you are asking desktop, these questions are common. Which questions? Requested by user location department, and justification is mandatory, but this one doesn't require mandatory, correct? It will be different for each catalog item. So hence we will create a variable set to use for multiple catalog items. I hope you understood what is difference between variable and variable set. Team, is there any doubt? Hello all. Hello all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anna.
Okay, suppose desktop. Okay, request for desktop. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to just use it. I will do copy of it. In the desktop, you don't need this one. Which one? The request type and all, correct? Now you need something else. What is that something else? So let's do. You can go ahead and create new variable. The variable is checkbox, or maybe you can ask. Let's use different, correct? Not every time. Let's use list collector, maybe. Okay. So where are you? You are using because you need to use choice table, not list collector. We will ask choice, multi-choice. We'll ask. Okay. Brand. You're asking brand. So maybe mandatory will put, because this is a first question. Choice, where is the choice? Select box, single line, widget, multi-choice, multi-line. Choice only, list collector. Maybe I can use yes or no. I will use no, not yes or no. Choice only. We have to use select box only multiple times. List collector means you have to bring some values from somewhere. Okay. Lookup select box. Also read which table you are bringing. Correct. So if you use one is attachment, we are not using checkbox. We will use checkbox. Okay. Let's use checkbox as brand. Brand. So now when you select this one, you will get automatically. So let's see under business application, what is that we are getting? We are get desktop, and the desktop checkbox. It is checkbox is like this, correct? So we don't need checkbox, frankly speaking. So we need select only. Select, or we need to have the same thing. Our list select box only. Let's do the select box only for time being. This question is select box only. We will ask IBM. IBM. Lenovo. Let's use this one. Now, if you see here, this has come first because we are not given any order, correct? We should give at least 100 so that it will go behind this. So now variables are common for across all the catalog items, but your variable set are common, but variables are different. Is using different for each and every catalog item. So that is the usage of different purpose. Like, why do we use variable and variable set? I hope till here you understood. If anyone has any doubt, please let me know. I can explain once again. So we will have to practice from tomorrow onwards. Okay. Where do we are going to use different variable types, right? Different variable types are like these all are the things. You have to practice, guys. Normally, if you go to any kind of a trainer, he will give only 1 day training for this entire request management, but I am just trying to explain as much as possible. Okay, you have to use different this ones. Okay? Reference, numeric, multi-choice. So multi-choice also you can use it like simple way, like you can select multi-choice. Question is brand again. Brand one we can put, brand type we can put. Okay, just select. Save. Multi-choice means you can select two things, correct, at the same time. One is IBM. I can say IBM. Suppose you need two options to select by someone. Now only they can select either one of them, correct? In the drop down, if you see here, either they can select one of them. But if you want to allow them to take two, so multi-choice is the best option. HP. Again, include none. Where is this brand type? Which catalog item is brand type is? Copilot we have done. Okay, not Copilot. So let's tag it to our desktop. 150 I will give. Here, right? HP. IBM or none. brand type. So you can also remove this one. This is a way you have to use the different options. This should go under hardware, correct? So brand we have not given, include none, so it is always selecting some value and giving it. If you see here, brand Apple, maybe IBM model type or something we can create instead of brand type, model type something we can create and select and do that further. Okay, so this is how you have to practice more, guys. And tell me one thing, are you guys practicing or not really? If you tell me so that I can plan further